Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Career Coffee Shop. I am James Schindler, coordinator for the Career and Job Placement Office, and with me is Ismelda Alvarez, admissions specialist. I am super excited about this morning's show because we have a very, very special show for you today. We have reached out and invited only employers to be on our show this morning, and what a fantastic response we got.
That's right, James. And we didn't invite just any employer. We wanted businesses that had jobs right now. And that is exactly what we have for you. So stick around to find a perfect opportunity you have been dreaming about.
But our show isn't called Career Coffee Shop for no reason. So before we begin, let's see if we can stump our audience with a little coffee trivia. What do you have for us this morning?
James, I'm so glad you asked. I have heard you say this over and over during our shows. So my question is, where did the term Joe, as in cup of Joe, come from?
Wow, that's a great question. I honestly have no idea, but you know I'm going to make a guess. I'm going to say that Joe is an abbreviation of a longer word, probably from another language, that's come into acceptance over time.
Well, wrong, but nice try. So we all know that a cup of coffee is commonly referred to as a cup of Joe. But who is Joe? During President Woodrow Wilson's presidency, Navy Secretary Joseph Daniels decided that alcohol would be banned from all warship during World War I. Sailors needed a replacement and coffee was there to save the day. As in my life, it always saves the day. In an act of passive aggression, this cup of coffee was sarcastically referred to as a cup of Joseph, which over time was shortened to Joe, which makes sense because we like to abbreviate a lot of things like LOL, for example.
So true. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here and I'm going to guess that Josephus probably was not a real popular guy in his time.
You're probably right. To our viewers, we're so glad that you are here with us and know that we couldn't be here without you. Please share this show with a friend or a colleague and let them know that this episode and all prior shows are available and found on our YouTube under Career Coffee Shop. So please check those out. Since today is focused entirely on employers, we thought it would be useful to open with a quick report about what is happening locally in workforce development.
Who better to provide that information about Gainesville and the surrounding areas than our very own Greater Gainesville Chamber. Please welcome my friend and colleague, Staci Bertrand, Vice President of Economic Development for the Greater Gainesville Chamber. Staci, we're thrilled you could join us today. By the way, would you happen to have a quick coffee story you'd like to share with our audience before you begin?
Good morning, everyone. James and Izzy, thank you so much. And to all the employers that are here with us today, I do have a quick coffee story. So I personally believe that coffee should be dessert. And I actually drink my coffee with my sugar and cream, and I love it. I don't drink coffee every day, but as I mentioned, it should be maybe after dinner or as dessert. So that's my coffee story, James and Izzy. So thank you so much for having me. As James mentioned, I'm the VP of Economic Development and up until August 1st of Workforce as well, Workforce Services here at the Chamber. And I'd like to share some data with you, data points that might help you better understand the workforce in our region. So I'm just going to share my screen and start from here. So hopefully you all can see the screen very well. I just want to share a little bit an overview of the Gainesville MSA, and our MSA consists of Alachua County and Gilchrist County. So we have about 320,000 people that live in what we call the Gainesville MSA. But what's important is that the labor force is only about 155,000 people. Now that is a good chunk of people, but you can see there that 37, almost 38% have a bachelor's degree or higher. And so many of our Santa Fe graduates and our UF graduates and the people that live here, grow up here, migrate here, that group of people are between the ages of 25 and 64. Our median income is about $47,000, and our median house, which is house value, which is why when people move here, they're like, oh my goodness, the housing market is great, is at about $155,000. What's important to know is that the highest wages in the Gainesville MSA consist of wholesale trade. So wholesale trade are products that are sold by businesses and bought by other businesses. And that's really our largest, highest. Now, there aren't a whole lot of jobs available in that area. And so our employers that are on the line here, you really want to pay attention to them because they actually have jobs that are open. And the second highest wages come from professional, scientific, and technical type jobs. And those are, a lot of those fall in our biotech area. And then the last is finance and insurance, which we call business services and business type activities. Our largest industries in the greater Gainesville area are healthcare, life sciences, biotech, as you may know. And the second is education services. So most of our like Alachua County Public Schools, UF and Santa Fe. And then retail trade. Retail trade includes companies that are selling products to the consumer base, not businesses. What we're trying to do, and why I'm so excited, our 15 employers that are on the call today, is that we want to diversify our economy here. And I think that is really where the opportunity is for job creation. And that's why all of the employers on the line are so important. Now, just to kind of look into the future, these are our industry sectors that we're hoping to grow. And the reason is because we have the assets here in our area to grow them and to really help people climb the career ladder. So you can see them there, distribution centers, financial services, agricultural science and technology, healthcare and biotech, and digital technology are key. Financial services was just recently added this year. So that is very important for you to know as well. Now, does it mean that all the other industries are not important? No, these are just our economic development targeted industry sectors. I included this screen just to highlight that our 5-year economic development strategy is called Collaborate 2025. And the goal is to raise levels of prosperity for all current prosperity and improve quality of life for all current and future residents. And that is very important to the people who live in our region, which doesn't only include Alachua County, right? It includes the other 10 counties as well that surround Alachua County. And that's affecting about 1 million people in our area. The last thing that I would like to mention is that we have a Facebook group that you may be interested in joining, and it's called Propel GNV. And Propel GNV is a connection between employers and job seekers. And so we have tons of jobs that are listed there. We also advertise this career chat there as well, because we really want people to locate jobs. And that's it. The Greater Gainesville Chamber is here to serve all of our employers and our entire community. We have about 1,300 members that serve about 80,000 people that work at those organizations. But really and truly, we're here for all of the companies in the area and all of our student population and workforce in general. We want to see a thriving community. And we're just so proud that our employers that are on this call are making it through COVID-19 and the pandemic. We have seen companies that are doing amazing things that have been able to pivot despite, the struggles that many of us are going through. And so to everyone on this call, we're just so proud to be a part of this career chat and the great things and the great work that Santa Fe College is doing. And we know you're going to keep it up. So have a wonderful day and a wonderful learning with all of us. Thank you so much.
Yes, Staci, thank you so much for sharing that information. And I love what you said about diversifying the economy. That was just important. But another question that we do have is, how do we find this data online?
So this data, if you go to the Greater Gainesville Chamber website, which is Greater Gainesville, it's GainesvilleChamber.com, you will be able to find data under economic development. So there's workforce data, workforce assistance, and then just overall community data that you might be interested in.
Staci, I've got one more question for you. Was on a conference call that you were on the other day, and you mentioned a veterans initiative. We have 2 veteran groups online today. Could you tell us real quickly what that initiative is?
Absolutely. So in November, and last year we did this as well. I think we had our inaugural event last year. We recognize our veterans in our area that are doing great work. So there are multiple categories. I believe there's about 5 categories in which we recognize the work that veterans are doing. You can nominate veterans for these awards. And this year it will be a virtual event, but really and truly, we want to highlight the great work that our employers are doing with veterans, the charitable work that veterans are doing in our community, because we feel it's important. Our veterans give back way more than they're recognized for. And so this is the type of event that we're hosting.
Thank you for joining us, Staci. The Chamber is always right in front of some amazing initiatives that serve not only our local community, but also the thousands of businesses right here in Alachua County. Thank you.
Thank you both.
Thank you, Staci. Speaking of businesses, I promised you a show dedicated to employers who had jobs right now, and I plan to live up to my word this morning. We have packed the rest of our show with businesses that need people just like you right away. So grab something to take a few notes and find that perfect opportunity.
All of our employers today have been asked to list their jobs on the Santa Fe Student Job Board, which is on the screen now. It can be found by going to sfcollege.edu and to do a quick search to find career coach and follow the prompts.
Should be coming up now. There you are. As you see, we've got 168 job posted. So all of our employers today have listed their jobs there. So check it out. All right. To our guests today, please take a few minutes to tell us a little about your business, why it's an amazing place to work, and what jobs or internships you need to fill, please.
With that, please welcome our first guest here to tell us about some great opportunities in the dental field. Theresa and Peter from Coast Dental, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you all. Well, we wanted to explain a little bit about Coast. Coast is based in Tampa, Florida. We are a family-owned business, and we have about 120 offices between Florida, East Coast, and West Coast, as well as Georgia. We have dental hygiene opportunities that we're here to talk to you about. We are what we call a dental service organization, so referred to as a DSO or a corporate employer versus a private employer. One of the things that we have here is full-time opportunities. We also have part-time opportunities. We're open again in all of our regions in Florida, as well as in the Georgia market. We do also have 2 offices currently on 2 military bases, one in Fort Hood, Texas. The other one is Fort Stewart, Georgia. We're looking for individuals who have received their RDH license and are certified and ready to go to work. We have several different opportunities to provide information on to anyone. Between Pete and I, we are the hygiene recruiters. We probably have a good, I'd say a good 40 to 45 different positions to offer. We'd like to put up a quick screen that shows you our contact information. We have, and while we do that, we're going to give you some ideas of where some of those jobs are so that you can write down some notes and reach out to us if you have some interest in these opportunities. We'd love to talk to you. There's all kinds of options that we can make, and we'd like to engage you in those conversations. I'm sorry.
Great.
There we are.
Okay, so I'm going to start off. I can talk a little bit better without this. Some of the opportunities that I have in my area, I've got 2 full-time opportunities available in the Lakeland area, and both of those we're offering a sign-on bonus with. I've also got opportunities in the Ocala area, Inverness, and Crystal River, as well as a little further south, I've got Naples and Fort Myers. Now, the Fort Myers position is considered full-time, but it is Monday through Thursday, and we're offering a sign-on bonus with that one as well. I've also got positions in Fort Myers as well. So that's pretty much what I have in the west coast of Florida. I'll let Theresa tell you about the position she's got available on the east side and in Georgia.
Yeah, real quick. Southeast Florida, I have opportunities, New Smyrna Beach, Titusville, and Vero Beach, sorry. Northeast Florida, I have Anastasia Island, beautiful office, right off the water. It's great beachy feel inside. It's fantastic. I also have a Fleming Island, as well as a Jacksonville office. And in our Orlando market, we have an opportunity in our Metro West area. In Georgia, we've got opportunities in what we consider the West Georgia area, Ackworth, around Atlanta, Buckhead, Powder Springs, and Sprayberry, which is Marietta. In the East Georgia area, I've got Lawrenceville, Morrow, Pleasant Hills, and Stone Mountain. We'd love to hear from anybody who is interested in these areas. We've got different opportunities. They change, as the office needs to expand and fill opportunities. So we're just looking to hear from you guys. We thank you for listening to us and taking the opportunity. We're hoping to hear from a few of you. Thanks.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Theresa and Peter. Definitely check out Coast Dental if this is something that you are interested in. Next up, serving our veteran population, please welcome Angel and Colette from Vet Comp and Penn.
Hello, everyone. My name is Angel.diaz, and I work in talent acquisition as well as Colette here at Vet Comp and Penn. In a nutshell, what Vet Comp and Penn does is help retired veterans obtain their disability benefits. And it's all different levels of benefits as well. If someone is currently receiving benefits, we will help them, get a larger percentage of those benefits. Also, if someone doesn't know how to even start, to obtain their benefits, we can also advise them. We can also, look at their medical records and again, advise them on how to move forward with their benefits as well. If anybody knows, or if anyone has a veteran in the family, it could be pretty difficult to obtain those benefits. I have 3 veterans in my family, and I saw the challenge that they all had in obtaining those. So again, it's soup to nuts with us. We take them from day one and manage that journey with them and take them along with us and advise them every step of the way. So it's something that we take great pride in, helping veterans obtain those benefits. Right, they're our country's best, so they deserve every help that we can offer them. But again, with the positions that we currently have, again, we're a growing organization right there in Newberry. We'll talk about 3 different positions. I'll talk about IT specifically. One thing that we're currently going to have a need for is IT internships, specifically on the development side. As a growing organization, technology needs to improve and enhance. So again, we're always looking to build a relationship for anything that's in development as far as internships are concerned. That's again, life and bloodline of a company. Obviously, growing is the technology that we have. So again, that's one thing that we're definitely looking for. There's a couple updates that we will have on the website as well here later this afternoon. But I will let Colette speak to other positions that we have.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. So like Angel said, we are a growing organization. We currently have around 30 to 40 openings in the Gainesville, Newberry area. 2 positions that I'm going to talk about is one, we are currently hiring for all level of sales. We provide a number of different medical consultation services. So in our sales department, you're beginning in the very start of the conversation with these veterans, explaining all the different services that we have. And we are really looking for people that can have that empathetic servant heart, because we don't know what these veterans are going through, family life, personal life, if they have PTSD, we don't know. So we want to make sure that we are taking them through the process, but in a very kind-hearted way, because they've done a big service that I think they're almost like a forgotten population at this point. And we want to help them through that. So our sales department, you're having that initial conversation, developing relationships with those veterans, and explaining that or I guess managing metrics and understanding what they're going through as a whole. So the other position that I'd like to talk about is more of the support. So if you're not a big salesperson, I understand that. We also have a lot of customer service roles where you are, again, having that conversation with the veteran, gaining kind of a relationship with them. It's a lot of taking inbound and outbound calls. So we're looking for individuals that are able to handle that kind of environment and are able to multitask. We kind of investigate and are like detectives in a way, because we're going to go through all of the claims and information that the veterans provide and understand if they have anything wrong with their claims or something that is maybe missed. So you have to be really detail oriented, but we are hiring immediately. Our process is pretty fast. I'm going to share my screen so that you can have contact information. Let's see here. Contact information for both Angel and I. Let's see. There you go. And then there is the website as well, so that you can go and apply to any of our websites that we have. All of our positions are currently remote. We have a tentative date where we're going back into the office, but if you are one that feels comfortable working from home, our training process is very simple. We have navigated pretty well around the training for remote positions. So we would love anyone and everyone to apply for our roles or get in contact with Angel and I, but we do appreciate being on the call today. Thank you guys.
And again, all our roles currently are remote until at least January 4th. Obviously, due to COVID, our leadership is still reviewing how we are going to move forward depending on COVID-19. So again, it's all remote until at least January 4th.
Garret, Angel, thank you so much. I know the claims process can be very difficult and time consuming. So consider finding some assistance if this is the kind of service you need. Thanks for joining us this morning. Next up, we have Garret Nuckols from the Department of Corrections coming to us live from Jacksonville, Florida.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Officer Nuckols with the Florida Department of Corrections. I want to thank James and Izzy for allowing me on the show today and giving me the opportunity to share some job opportunities with the Florida Department of Corrections. First off is basically being a correctional officer. That's what I'm hiring for. You have to be over the age of 18, be a U.S. citizen, have no prior felony convictions, have a high school diploma or equivalent, and from there, what you'll do is you'll contact myself or a local prison and get in touch with the recruiter and give us a call, and we'll take you through the steps of becoming a correctional officer. So I'm going to give you some information about becoming a correctional officer with the Florida Department of Corrections. So I will get started. If you are I already talked about that, my bad. The mission of the Florida Department of Corrections is to provide a continuum of services to meet the needs of those entrusted to our care, creating a safe and professional environment with the outcome of reduced victimization, safer communities, and the emphasis on the premium of life. Once you join our team of professionals, you'll be sent through our basic recruit academy, similar to what the military does, except it's Monday through Friday and you go home at the end of every day. And it's paid training while you are there. The academy consists of firearms training, defensive tactics, first aid, and much more. And some of these skills can be used on the outside. I know for myself, I've been able to help at somebody had an accident, and I was one of the first ones on scene. And I was able to use what I have learned through our training to assist the situation. Some benefits are overtime pay, sick leave, paid vacation, holidays, comprehensive insurance to cover you and your family. I don't have a screen to share with y'all for contact information, but I am on the page that y'all can contact me through through James and them site there. So if y'all are interested, again, my name is Officer Nuckols. You can reach me at 904-263-2230. Thank you, James.
Thank you, Garret. We'll pass any information that we get or any context to you. Having done some work in the past with D.O.C, I know it can be challenging, but also very rewarding. So check it out. Next, joining us to represent the U.S. Navy, please welcome Petty Officer James Nobles.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I don't want to take too much of your time because I know there's a lot of different employers here to talk about their jobs. I'm going to go over a couple of the basic benefits with both reserve and active duty. But before I do that, I want to hit a couple of points about a very prestigious program that we have in the Navy, and something that I really want to talk about with college students is our nuclear power propulsion program. We're not talking about bombs. We're talking about essentially nuclear power plants that are utilized for propulsion and energy. What that program offers is about 80 college credits at the completion of it. Offers a $40,000 sign-on bonus, automatic advancements up to E4 and E5 upon re-enlistment, along with an additional $100,000 re-enlistment bonus. We offer fields of mechanical, electrical, electronic technicians, and chemistry fields, all in the nuclear power program. So if you have any questions about that, if you're a engineering student of any kind, come talk to us. Just a little bit about the reserves. If you haven't finished college yet, we can help you out with paying for that. You don't have to leave campus. You can stay at home. It's only a week and a month and 2 weeks of training out of the year. And with that, like I said, it helps pay for college. You get free travel experience, which is a huge subject for a lot of other jobs. Along with that, we also have the active duty component. If you are finished with your degree or would like to take a little bit of a break, you don't have to stop college. We do offer free college while you're in, along with competitive pay, and obviously free travel. There's a ton of benefits that I could totally go over with you, but I don't want to take up a whole lot of time because there's a whole lot of other employers. So with that said, I will drop my contact information right there. See that? You can also find me on Facebook. Just search Petty Officer Nobles or James Nobles. Share a lot of funny memes. So, alrighty.
James, I've got a quick question for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is the age range for enlistment, please?
17 is the earliest, along with a parent permission, but normally 18 to 39. And you have to have a high school education or equivalent, like the correctional guy. And we can do some criminal background, but it depends on what the charges are. And we would prefer very healthy people.
Perfect.
Petty Officer Nobles, for your service and for joining us today. You bring with you an opportunity to serve our country and see the world. Speaking of public service, next we are joined by Phoebe Cribb from PIRG. I just learned about PIRG recently, but I will let Phoebe tell us what they do and how you can be part of their team.
Thank you. I'm just going to share my screen right now. My name is Phoebe, and I am the campus organizer for Santa Fe College at Florida PIRGs. We are a chapter of Student PIRGs, which is a national nonpartisan organization that works to train students on how to be engaged activists. We work with professional staff to educate the public and run successful nonpartisan grassroots campaigns. Our campaigns have included affordable textbooks, 100% renewable energy, and voter registration. So this fall, we're working on our New Voters Project. It's the largest and oldest youth vote effort in the country. And as you can see, we've been pretty successful registering students to vote. Here in Florida in 2018, we helped register over 10,000 students for the midterms. And so we're really hoping to do that again this fall. And so we're working with Sarah in civic engagement, the Campus Election Engagement Project, Next Gen America, and SGA to register as many Santa Fe and UF students to vote as possible. So there's a few reasons why working with PIRG is really great. First of all, you'll make a huge impact. Young people make up the largest and most diverse group of potential voters in the country. And here in Florida, there are almost 1 million college students. So not only can we have a big impact in this election, but also future elections and campaigns. You'll also receive comprehensive professional development and activism training. All of our jobs are online and remote for the foreseeable future. You'll get connected with a national network of grassroots organizers and organizations across the country that work on a range of different issues. And you'll also develop really strong leadership skills. So these are our opportunities. If you are a current student, we have a remote internship and volunteer program for the fall. It's all remote and you'll gain firsthand experience in the political and campaigning process. You'll be able to work with the media and social media marketing if you're interested in developing your communication skills. So I would really encourage you to fill out the form that's on the screen. It's really short and it will allow us to get in contact with you. We also have full-time career positions that we're hiring for right now. The early application deadline is in 2 days, so I'd really encourage you to fill out that form as soon as possible. But if you want to learn valuable organizing and activism skills and also gain experience in nonprofit management, definitely fill out the form and click the career opportunities box. And that is my information. Feel free to email me with any questions. You can also follow our Instagram and Twitter to get updates. And if you're listening to this and you're not registered to vote, you can go to studentvote.org. It should only take 2 minutes. If you've moved address, you might have to re-register. So be sure to do that before October 5th, which is the deadline. And finally, I would encourage everybody who is interested in the work that we do to attend our virtual kickoff event next week. It's in partnership with SGA and Civic Engagement, and you'll learn a lot more about Florida politics and how you can get involved at Santa Fe. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Phoebe. The importance of voting has never been more critical than it is right now. So thank you very much for sharing that very valuable information with us today. Quick reminder, everyone's contact information and the website they've provided are listed in the description of the video. So if you're watching, please check that out if you need to get contact information for anybody that you hear about today, or shoot us an email. Next, behind any business and tucked away in some back office, we find the number crunchers. Joining us today, please welcome Frank and Summer from CRI Accounting.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Frank Mason. I am a partner in the Gainesville office of Carr, Riggs & Ingram. We're happy to be here with you this morning to talk a little bit about our firm and opportunities across our firm's footprint. I'd like to show you quickly where we are located. Our offices, we operate out of over 65 offices, and we stretch basically from the East Coast out through New Mexico. Our firm has about 2,000 professionals and about 300 partners across the firm's footprint. We've come together through a series of mergers and are one of the top 25 accounting firms in the country currently. And we're very proud of who we are. We have a very unique service model. We have big firm resources that can rival the largest of firms available to you, as well as the small firm service approach. We really thrive on the local markets. Our firm has come together through mergers of local practices that have come on board into the CRI family. So we're excited to be here with you today, and I'm going to turn it over to Summer to speak to you a little bit more about our offerings and service lines.
Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be here with you. We, like Frank said, are across 10 states. We are available in industries from accounting to advising to business to audits to tax. We have diversified into smaller companies that are much more specialized for payroll services, TPA services, IT services. So across the firm, we offer a lot of different industries and lines that you can go into. The general way that you start with us is you start in a local or small practice unit with us, and you become a CPA because we are a CPA firm. And then the availability of specializing is really unique to us because we are more of a regional firm. Unlike the big four, we are much more family oriented, but still have the resources to specialize into an area that you like. All of our job openings across our firm are listed on our website, cricpa.com. You can go on and apply for any of them. Locally, we have internships available, and we are looking for entry-level staff. So anybody that's coming out of the accounting program from UF and Santa Fe are definitely eligible to come locally and apply. Frank, is there anything else you would like to add to that?
No, we're just happy to be here. We're very excited about the new accounting program at Santa Fe. Like I said, our local office is located here in Gainesville, and we do practice as a unit out of an office located in Palaca and another one in St. Augustine. That is our local area office, if you will. So check us out. We're a great firm to work for. We're excited about where we're going in the future, and we'd love to take you with us.
Frank, Summer, we have a very strong accounting program here at Santa Fe College, so I know we will send some graduates your way. So thank you so much for sharing this information. Next, a returning guest, Angelique from Episcopal Children's Services. She will be sharing more information, and as we mentioned, she was here before, but she wanted to return, so we're excited to have her here. Angelique, the floor is yours.
All right, oh, there we are. Okay, we thought maybe you dropped. Go ahead, Angelique. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to be here because this gives me a chance to share with everybody the wonderful agency that I work for, Episcopal Children's Services. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the agency. We are a recognized leader in early childhood education, serving close to 55,000 children and families in 14 counties in North and Central Florida. We offer school readiness services, Head Start and early Head Start programs in several counties, including Alachua County. Our mission to create opportunities so that the children we serve can achieve their full potential is not only something that we say, but a motto we live by through our daily interactions, both inside and out of our organization. I'm just going to share a screen with you to tell you a little bit about the recent openings that we have in Alachua County. We are now hiring in Alachua County and welcome you to come work with us and join our award-winning team. At ECS, we offer smart classes, 2 teachers per 17 children, and numerous program support services. In addition to medical and dental insurance, we also offer 403B annuity plan and tuition reimbursement. Other gracious benefits of ECS, paid vacation, holiday, and even birthday time off. At ECS, we use the whole child approach. In supporting our children and families, we provide support services of health and nutrition, as well as support for families and children with disabilities, in addition to coaching opportunities. We welcome you to be part of our team. You can make a difference. And like the screen says, we are offering for all preschool teachers hired a sign-on incentive. So besides you get your annual salary, just for signing on and being hired with us, you will get some extra additional for your pocket. So contact information is in the description, but you can also see it in our Discover the Here and You flyer. You have to scan me in our 1-800 number. So I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, James and Izzy, for inviting me again, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Angelique. It was great to see you again, and we sure appreciate you joining us today. Our next guest is special, not only because she's here to tell us about jobs, which we love, she's also a current student at Santa Fe College. Please welcome Suliana Davila from Student Maid.
Hello, and good morning. My name is Suliana, and I'm the recruitment ambassador for Student Maid. I just want to say thank you so much, Izzy and Mr. Schindler, for allowing me to be here today with all of these great employers. So let me share my screen to a presentation that I prepared for you today. Let's see. Perfect. So our CEO and founder, Kristen Hadid, started this locally owned cleaning and concierge service a little over 10 years ago. We enjoy working with students from the Gainesville area, including Gainesville High School, Santa Fe College, and the University of Florida. Student Maid is a cleaning company that has employed thousands of millennials over the last decade and is known for building the next generation of leaders. Integrity, embracing change, growth are a few values that uphold our culture. As far as positions that we have open, we have a lot of team member positions that we are hoping to fill ASAP. Our schedule is very flexible. We just ask team members to commit to working a minimum of 15 hours a week, at least 5 hours for the days that they commit to, between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 9 p.m. We also offer the opportunity for team members to update their availability every semester. We understand that you have other things in the works like school, family, and volunteering. One of the biggest benefits of being a team member here is that we work with your schedule. You tell us when you're available and we match you to jobs that fit, not the other way around. You have the opportunity to make between $9.35 and $9.85 an hour while cleaning, with mileage reimbursement if you are the driver for the team. Tips and bonuses are also a great plus too. So as for our bonuses, we understand, people deserve to be recognized for doing more than what's asked of them. Whether it's writing a sorry for your loss card to a client that recently lost a pet or getting great ratings for your hard work, you have the opportunity to earn gift cards and other financial compensation for going above and beyond. So come transcend limits with us at Student Maid. So around campus, there will be flyers posted with a barcode that will take you straight to the job application. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Learn the ins and outs of our business while working towards your educational goals. Thank you very much.
Suliana, we love to have students on our show. So a student employer, well, that's just great. So thank you so much for being with us. Next up, a former coworker of mine and a great friend from, please welcome Christina Jaynes. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there, from NurseCore. Christina, the floor is yours.
Thank you, James. Greetings. My name is Christina Jaynes, and I'm a recruiter at NurseCore here in the Gainesville area. NurseCore is a national leader in home health care with 24 offices in 7 states. We are a PRN company, which means you can choose the hours and days you would like to work to fit your schedule. This is perfect for those people who have a second job, or they're going to school, or they just have one of those really busy lifestyles. We are currently seeking RNs and LPNs for part-time and full-time employment. Well, we cover all these counties here. The counties are Alachua, Bradford, Columbia, Dixie, Gilchrist, Levy, Putnam, Hamilton, Suwannee, and Union counties. We serve pediatrics as well as clients, and the children are just adorable. They just love their nurses. There are plenty of shifts to choose from. We offer a competitive wage, and we also have a sign-on bonus for those who come aboard and work 160 hours. Our bonuses are for RNs, $500, and for LPNs, $300. And for those nurses who like to work night shift, those bonuses double. So, and to apply or learn more about NurseCore, please visit our website at www.nursecore.com, or just give me a call. Again, my name is Christina Jaynes, and my number is 352-377-4393. Thank you very much. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks, Christina. It's great to see you again.
I see you too.
Okay, it is hard to believe it's September already. In only a few short months, it's going to be tax time again. When I was in the Air Force, I volunteered to train for a short time with the IRS in order to assist other service members with their taxes, and it was very fulfilling. Here to tell us about this type of work is Rose from Liberty Tax. Welcome, Rose.
Greetings. You know, it's not every day you get to hang out with Lady Liberty, right? I do have a little fun fact on coffee, since it is a coffee talk. There are 5 billion cups of coffee drank every year. Think about that, 5 billion. That's a lot of coffee. All right, so I currently own a Liberty Tax. It's on Tower Road in the Home Depot Shopping Center. I am looking for 3 positions: bookkeeping, marketing, and marketing would be somebody that would enjoy wearing the crown and walking into businesses and dropping off flyers and giving out candy and just fun activity. and getting to know the community as well. And I also need tax preparers. So I didn't list the job on marketing, which I will this afternoon. But yeah, that's a very important job for us. So a little bit about Liberty Tax. We are a customer service business doing taxes. So I personally feel like I'm in the business to help people. So I love when people come in and they say, oh, I've got an IRS letter, I don't know what to do. So we ask anybody to come on in, bring that letter so that we can help them figure out what is it that the IRS really wants, because they're not really bad. They're just doing their job, right? So I look forward to anyone looking for an internship as a tax preparer, bookkeeping, and bookkeeping would be a part-time yearly job. Of course, the tax professional is going to be seasonal and part-time, and marketing, the same thing, will be seasonal and part-time. So my contact information is 352-373-1099. And again, I'm located on Tower Road in the Home Depot Shopping Center. And I look forward to meeting anyone that's looking for a job. I think that's it.
Rose, thank you so much for sharing that information. As complicated as the tax code is, I'm glad we have people like you to help us navigate it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Our next opportunity used to be touted as the toughest job you'll ever love. Please welcome Chris Linz with the Peace Corps.
Good morning, y'all. How's everyone doing? And thank you to Santa Fe for having me. So yes, I am the regional recruiter for Peace Corps, toughest job you'll ever love. For many people, their first question is, does Peace Corps still exist? So yes, we're the same federal agency that has been here since the John F. Kennedy administration, 1961. We have had over 230,000 Americans serve in over 140 countries around the world. And our mission is still the same, and that is to promote world peace and friendship. Again, that's just something we don't often talk about, especially in the federal government, but we are here to promote world peace and friendship. And we do that with 3 goals. The first one is to provide training and education, skills development, capacity building, sustainable development to host countries that ask for it. The second goal is that we want to send a diverse group of Americans out there to the world. You are a representative of America. You might be the first American they've ever met. They might not believe that you're American because you're not what they see on television. The third goal of Peace Corps is that we bring those experiences back home to explain to Americans that not every African country is a shithole country, excuse me, that not all Muslims hate us, that we do share one planet, and it is all about community, capacity, living, getting along together. Currently, or up until COVID, we had 7,000 people in 61 different countries. The most important thing about Peace Corps is that these countries invite us to come live and work there. It's those countries that say, hey, we need math and science teachers, we need chemistry teachers, or special education teachers. About 60% of all Peace Corps programs are in the education field. About a quarter of Peace Corps programs are in the health education field. So we're working on malaria prevention, HIV/AIDS education and prevention, maternal child health. We're working on food security issues. That could be in Nepal, that could be in Guatemala. We also have specific programs in youth and development. We also have programs in the environment, community economic development, and in agriculture. So the basic parameters are, it's a 27-month commitment. Peace Corps does take care of everything. It's a unique opportunity to go live in Mongolia or Morocco or Madagascar and literally not have to pay a penny of your own money for 2 years. So the U.S. government provides the airfare, 10 weeks of training in that country, student loan deferment or cancellation, all your health and dental is completely covered. You get 24 vacation days each and every year, so you can come home. Even better if people from your family, your friends actually come visit you in their community. You get a monthly living allowance depending on the country you live in, but it's basically a teacher salary, covers all your, housing, food, clothing, transportation, things like that. Every month you serve, the US government puts $450 aside. So at the end of 2 years, you're handed $10,000. You can do with that what you want, buy a convertible, go to Vegas, that's your money, right? There are 200 different graduate school programs that are open to return Peace Corps volunteers that all have money attached because of your Peace Corps service. And you also get non-competitive eligibility for federal jobs. So when you come back from your 2 years overseas, you could work with the National Park Service, you could work with the EPA, you could work with Homeland Security. Any federal agency can hire you directly. So yeah, we say you're a Peace Corps volunteer, but there are tangible benefits. No one does it for the tangible benefits. It's really the unique opportunity to go live and work in a community in a country you may never have heard of and just live a completely different life. The United States is wonderful. It will be here when you get back. Again, Peace Corps, we're just on the web. All the contact information is probably in front of you. So if you are ready to do something in the world, absolutely reach out to us. We are currently taking applications for all our programs that are hopefully leaving between January 2021 and December of 2021. So if you are graduating within the next year, or if you are a junior, it's something to start looking into just as soon as possible. So I would be happy to hear from all of y'all. And thank you again, Santa Fe, for having me.
Chris, thank you for letting us know so much about the Peace Corps. It sounds amazing, and what a great opportunity. Next up, we welcome a local business, InfoTech, who was one of the very first businesses to build in the new Celebration Point area. And I must say, your facilities are gorgeous, yet still so functional. Each-in, welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you, James. I just wanted to share my screen really quickly. So if you could open that up for me.
Just a second. We'll be right there.
Okay,
You're good to
got
go.
it. Awesome. So let's see here. Just present. So like James mentioned, the company has been around Gainesville, headquartered in Gainesville for over 40 years. We actually have two businesses, one on the consulting side, which is mostly held with professionals in statistical analysis. And then our system side has two separate software development teams, AASHTO and ITI Products. We currently have over 300 employees right now. As you can see, it's very diverse, collaborative environment. And most recently, we were ranked 21 amongst best company to work for in Florida. So just kind of wanted to share those stats and current jobs that we have that we're seeking out. That's all on our website right now is our spring and summer 2021 internships. You do have to be enrolled in classes to be eligible to participate in our internships. They are usually 12 to 14 weeks. It's currently also posted in the Santa Fe job boards. Some jobs that are outside of our internships are technical and non-technical. Recent hires from Santa Fe actually that we've made in the last year or so have been in our tech support under our IT department, and the non-technical jobs are in our customer support department with ITI Products as well as in AASHTO. We are all currently remote right now and don't intend on going back to our beautiful facilities, unfortunately, until likely after January. If you are interested in applying to either an internship or a full-time job, infotech.com/careers. And again, you do have to submit an application and it'll walk you through that once you click on that job. And that is all I have.
Each-in, thank you so much. We will work hard to help you fill those positions. And thank you once again for sharing that information with our viewers.
No problem.
And finally, last but certainly not least, we are joined by Amanda Leon from Fast Track Staffing. Welcome, Amanda.
Hi, everybody. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me today. I am so excited to be here and give you guys a little bit of insight on Fast Track and what we do. So I am the branch manager for our Gainesville location, but we actually have multiple locations in Florida. We've been in business almost 40 years now. And as a staffing agency, we work with multiple different clients in all different industries. We do specialize in manufacturing, industrial production, but we are also involved in, accounting and finance or sales, customer service, even agriculture. So lots of different opportunities available. Currently right now, I am actually looking to add to my team here in Gainesville, specifically for a staffing recruiter. So, if you are a people person and you enjoy talking to people and, hopefully connecting people with careers, then that might be a great fit for you. And I would love to hear from you. We are also looking for lots of our clients in the area as well. We have really flexible schedules that we can offer: day shift, night shift, weekends, weekends off, which is really fun and great. Really just a variety of different placement opportunities. We do temporary projects, we do permanent projects, direct hire. There's a lot of options available for both employees as well as employers. And I love talking to people about my company. So if anyone has any questions, whether you're looking for a career or maybe you're looking to work with a staffing agency and never have before, I would love to talk to you. So please reach out. I know that my contact information will be available, and I'm here. I swear I live at my office. So please feel free to stop by, give me a call or send me an email, and love to catch up. Thank you so much.
Amanda, thank you. It sounds like Fast Track has some great jobs with some great companies. So check them out. Let me just say one more time to all of you that joined us today, to all of our guests that gave up their time, thank you so much. We couldn't be here without you. I wish we could just stay on here for another hour and introduce so many more employers to our audience, but I know our time is short and it's coming to an end.
Yes, but the good thing is that our shows are recorded and posted on YouTube. So if you miss anything and want to rewatch it, just go to YouTube and do a search for Career Coffee Shop at the Santa Fe College account. You should be able to find this and all of our past episodes as well. If you are looking for today's broadcast, please give it a few minutes to post after the show ends, as there is a delay between our broadcast and then the recording. You're also welcome to email us with any questions, and we will gladly get back to you right away. We're out of time, but we would love for you all to come back and join us, and definitely tell a friend, tell a colleague, let them know that we are here.
So please join me. While we weather the storm, all of us at Santa Fe College want you to know we're here for you and we're committed to your success. From all of us at Career Coffee Shop, thank you, stay safe, and have a great day. We'll see you next time.